Hello everyone, this is Jaswinder, Managing Director at P.EDUCATORS Institute of IELTS Tohana. Once again, I have brought a very valuable video for you. If you wish to score a very good band score in your IELTS test or any other English test, this video is for you. Please keep watching this video till the end so that you can get a great boost in your performance for your essay. Let's talk about the collocations today. Before turning to collocations, I would like to request you to like, subscribe our channel so that you can get all the videos updates and you can enjoy learning at your home. Okay, so guys, today's topic is about the collocations. Many of you may not know what collocation is. So I would like to tell you what is collocation. Collocation refers to a group of words that often go together. Collocation refers to a group of words that often go together. That means it is a group of words which have their own specific meaning. So they are very important and make the language of your essay very smooth. The language of your essay look very smooth and comfortable in a flow when you use collocations in an effective manner. So I hope you understand what the collocation is. Once again, I will tell you, collocation means a group of words that have their own meanings and can be used in your essay very effectively. Let's talk about the first collocation today. It is a constant downfall has been registered in the number of students choosing science stream. So I have double underlined the collocations. That means group of words. They have their specific meaning. Such collocations can be used in your essay to impress your examiner, to make your language very effective. This means a constant downfall has been registered. A constant decrease can be noticed. In other words, constant decrease can be noticed in the number of students choosing science stream. As we know, many other fields are gaining popularity. Nowadays, a wide range of options are available for the students to study in their colleges and universities. Therefore, a constant decrease can be noticed. In that way, you could use this collocation, a constant downfall has been registered. Or in some other essays, you can say a constant downfall has been registered in the number of deaths because of advancement in the medical science. So this particular phrase which has been underlined can be used in your essay. That looks very impressive. A constant downfall has been registered. A constant downfall has been registered in the number of people who are illiterate because of the growing advancement. In any way you can use this particular phrase. Let's talk about the second collocation. That is, this essay intends to account for. This particular collocation can be used in almost every essay, especially in the thesis statement when you have to write the last line of your introduction. The last line of your introduction is called thesis statement and it can be applied there, because in every essay you have to do some you have to answer and you have to write I'm going to do this and this in this particular essay. So in the thesis statement you could write down what you are supposed to do in your essay. So intro's last line can be like this: this essay intends to account for reasons, this essay intends to account for advantages and disadvantages before reaching to a valid conclusion. This is very important. See, account for this particular uh, group of two words has a meaning that means to discuss something. Account for means discuss something. So this essay intends to discuss, this essay intends to account for. So you can use it to make an impression on your examiner. Let's talk about the third one. In response to such studies, students are subjected to burn midnight oil. This is full of impact. In response to such studies, I mean, in the answer of something, what is required to do? In that case, you can use in response to such studies, or uh, in response to science studies, students are subjected to burn midnight oil. Subjected to is also very important collocation. People are subjected to work hard. You can also say that. So are subjected to mean they are supposed to, they are expected to, even I would say they have to. In that case, you could say students are subjected to burn midnight oil. Burn midnight oil means they have to work for a long time with full of dedication to get the positive results. So three important group of words that have very impactful meaning. In response to such studies, it means yes, in the answer of something, what you are supposed to do. So in response to such problems, in other words, if I have to give some more examples, in response to the problem of unemployment, government must invite international companies to set up their branches so that people can get the job opportunities. In this way, you could use this word. And if I talk about this particular subjected to, or people are subjected to do something, it means it is urgent for them to do something. So you could use in this way. Burn midnight oil, as I told you, that means working for long hours to get good result. Here we go for the fourth one. The number of wild animals is diminishing at an alarming rate. Diminishing at an alarming rate is collocation here. It means something is declining at a certain point where it indicates the red light, it indicates a danger. As we all know, the wild animals are getting extinct from this world. Therefore, this can be said the number of wild animals is diminishing at an alarming rate. That means they are declining to almost in a position where they will be no longer seen in the future. That means they are declining, they are just about to end. At an alarming rate means they are about to disappear. So diminishing something at an alarming rate means something is declining in such a way it will disappear from the world. It is very important. Collocation can be used in many essays. The number of job seekers in the field of science and technology is exceeding to availability of employment opportunities in respective field. The number of job seekers in the field of science and technology is exceeding to availability of employment opportunities in respective field. So here we go, the collocation is the number of job seekers is exceeding to. One particular thing is exceeding to the other one, that means it is surpassing, and definitely this causes some sort of problems. The number of uh, the line says the number of people who are looking for jobs in some particular professions is exceeding. That means that this number is growing bigger than the opportunities available. So this can also be written when we don't know such kind of collocation. What we are supposed to do, uh, nowadays the number of people who are searching jobs in this field is growing, whereas the number of job opportunities is declining. So students are supposed to write like this, but we don't need to write like this. The number of job opportunities is decreasing, whereas number of job seekers is increasing. This is not a good way at all to write. So if the situation occurs like this, something is growing and whereas the other thing is decreasing, in that case the number of this and this is exceeding to this and this. One more example I would give you: the demand of products is exceeding to supply. The demand of natural resources is exceeding to supply, and this is going to be a worrying concern for whole world. Here we go for the sixth one. That means this practice has led to a dramatic rise. Some activity has resulted a growth in some particular happening. So you can use it. This practice has led to a dramatic rise. The number of vehicles is rising on the roads, or in other words we could say nowadays the use of private vehicles is growing excessively, and therefore this practice has led to a dramatic rise in the number of traffic jams. So this can be applied when something is growing bigger. We have the seventh one. Environment problems are too big to be managed by individual, group, or society. As we all know, environment problems are growing and they cannot be sorted out by one country's efforts or one individual, group, or society's efforts. The whole world, the nations of whole world must make joint efforts to overcome that. When you write the topic based on environment, this can be very impressive line. It can be written either in the introduction or in your conclusion. Environment problems are too big to be managed by individual, group, or society. That means something is big enough to deal with. Something is big enough that cannot be handled by one particular or one individual, group, or society or nation. It requires the joint efforts. So in such kind of situations you can write too big to be managed. Too big to be managed. You can also replace here pollution problem, or you could go for traffic problem is too big to be managed by individual, group, or society. Global warming, we can talk about global warming. The problem of global warming is too big to be managed by individual, group, or society or nation. So guys, these are the collocations. Means the group of words that can be written in your sentences to make the flow of your language very smooth. These collocations have a significant role to play in your essay. So I hope you would learn these collocations and make your essays more effective, more valuable, and high scoring. Have a great day from my side. If you like the video, please like it and write down your comments in the comment box. This really boosts up my spirit to work for you, and enjoy learning, sitting at home. Have a great day from my side.